Hello and welcome to another edition of the Bearcast. I'm your host, Steve Mitchell, Special Assistant for Media Relations here at BRCC, and I'm joined by Head Coach for Men's Baseball here at Baton Rouge Community College, Coach L.J. Dupuy. L.J., good to see you.
It's nice being here, buddy. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely. Always good to catch up with you. Coach L.J., what's the summer look like for BRCC Baseball? What kind of things are going on for you? What kind of planning's happening, during the summer months?
Well, for the biggest part, our returning players, we like to see them participate, if possible, in the strength training program. And some of them are also playing in the Collegiate Baseball League here in Baton Rouge, which starts actually tonight. So it's a good opportunity for them to stay in shape while they go to school or possibly work, and also for us to be able to keep an eye on them, too. A lot of those guys also training here with Don Green, our strength training coach. Other than that, it's out there recruiting, trying to find guys both for this year. We pretty much got that taken care of, but then also for the future. That's now's when you really recruit the guys for the next season. And you're recruiting toward positions, so you won't see a lot of guys, and hopefully you'll be able to retain the guys that you have, and then recruit to the positions that you need the following year.
Now, I know in talking about this past season, you had a big squad, big team of guys that were out there. A lot of guys getting, different opportunities to play. What's kind of your vision for this upcoming season? Any thoughts on how the team's shaping up, what they're looking like, kind of how you think they may be once they take the field in 14?
Yeah, we this past season we had a ball club I thought would end up in the World Series, and obviously Delgado ended up in the World Series, and a team that we played very well against, beat them 3 out of 6 times. And in talking to some of the coaches, said, "Man, we had as good a competition in our league as what we had over there." So we look at it from the standpoint that we have to compete with Delgado to be able to make it to our goal of being in the World Series, and with that you got to look at the ballparks. We play in a big ballpark here in Baton Rouge. You play in a small ballpark over at Delgado. They're a power hitting ball club because of their ball field, and the fact that if the wind's blowing out, a fly ball is going to be out of the ballpark. So we got two-pronged attack here. We got to have speed for over here at Baton Rouge Community College at Goldsby Field, speed and pitching, and then we go over to the other park. We have to have pitchers who have command, that can command the outer half of the plate, but we also need some guys that can get the ball up in the air and hit the ball over the fence, and hopefully that's what the way our recruiting will turn out. We picked up Nick Burr, who played here in the past, a pro prospect. He's going to be back for us this coming year. He didn't play last season, so that's a big plus for us. We got several kids who potentially are really good power hitters, and that we'll need when we play in that ballpark. Over here in the big ballpark, we've recruited Ty Gurr and the Curry kid, those guys who are 6'6" runners. Yeah. So kind of it's a two-pronged attack on forward recruiting to get our team prepared for next year and the possibility of winning the region and moving on to the district and then the World Series.
Well, great. Well, all summer we look forward to chatting with you more as things shape up for the next season, and encourage everyone to come out for some great BRCC baseball once the season starts up when's the season start for this coming season?
Well, we have a fall season that where we play 20 games. We're allowed to play 20 games. We try to play all 20 of those games in addition to our regular workouts, and those will start the second week of September.
I got you.
And then our season starts the first week of February, and this year we'll be on the road for the first week, and then we'll be at home against St. Louis in the second week. So St. Louis is one of our district competitors. Mm-hmm. It's a good test for us right early in the season, kind of get an idea of what they have, and then we can compare that with the other teams in that district. So if we happen to get out of our region here with Delgado, then we'd have an idea what we're up against when we get up there in the region, because that'll be Oklahoma, right, Missouri, Arkansas, and Mississippi.
I got you. Well, that's great. So maybe for some of our new students that are coming in the fall, there's a chance for them to see some BRCC baseball pretty soon. You said that fall league starting up in September, they'll get a chance to see them then.
Right. I encourage them to. That's when they really get to see BRC baseball and the students participating, because we play a lot of guys. We give a lot of guys opportunities. We look at it from the standpoint that we have needs. We try to fill those needs. And the way to find that out is against competition. Yeah. And so we give those guys the opportunity, and, of course, we cut it down for the spring. So getting a look at them in the fall and then coming in the spring where we're going to have some of the excitement of having a crowd out there, and a big crowd out there, and and that you're playing for something, I think the student will enjoy this coming season.
Yeah, always a great time out at Pete Goldsby. Well, LJ, thanks for stopping by. Look forward to chatting with you more over the summer.
Appreciate it, Steve. Look forward to it.
Great. Well, this has been another edition of the Bearcast. Remember, you can get all the latest BRCC athletic news on our new website, brccathletics.com. But also remember to hashtag Bear Witness, hashtag Share the Bear on all our social media sites on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Again, I've been your host, Steve Mitchell, and stay tuned for the next issue of the Bearcast.